happening? What is the haps? What's, and super sampling mode is enabled. That's good. I don't want regular samples. Supersize them. Have I got this fucking muted? Is there sound? Hello? Oh, there's sound. That's quite loud, isn't it? Is that okay? Those clicks were quite loud. Alright, Alan, what's happening? So the Council, a game that I partially streamed a wee bit of, I don't know, 1,000 years ago, before the big drought, the big stream drought that occurred. So I just thought, since we're doing these again, let's do this again. Like, starting again. I mean, I forgot. I think we did 2 streams. I think there was 2 streams of this, and then that was it. And I remember like 1 or 2 wee things, but the rest of it's gone. So I'm just happy to kind of get into it again. I mean, I did fucking pay for all 5 episodes, you know what I'm saying? And then I can only do 2 streams of the first episode. Because I forgot I'd actually bought like the whole thing. See, when I went, I thought, I'll go and see how much it's going to cost me to download the other episodes. All free. Guy, you bought it. You bought it ages ago. Alright. Save game 1. Settings. Audio and subtitles. Alright, voices louder than everything else. That's what we like. Controls. They're fine. I'm sure they're fine. One thing I looked into actually, and I didn't realise, was I thought, there'll be trophies that won't pop up this time because I already got them before. And then I'm like, I'm sure I remember something about you can delete your trophies for a game. And I must have misheard it when it happened a couple of years ago or whatever. And it was that it's only if you don't have any trophies for a game, you can delete as if it's like you can delete the listing for your trophies list or something. I don't really understand what the point of that would be, but I thought I could be like, I'll just delete them to refresh it, which is kind of weird because I know people that would happily be like, I just want to kind of delete all the trophies for this game and I'll get them again because I love the game and I want to do that again. But hey, who knows? Who knows? In remote, alright. We'll just sit here, we'll just sit for a wee minute, have a wee chat. A wee nice chill chat. Let people get a chance to flood in. Let the other 500 people get in. Wonder if people are voting. Maybe people are going, listen to me, as if it is like, hey, there's usually about 100 people here, I wonder what's going on. What I mean is, I'm wondering if people are maybe going to vote after work, because most people I think wouldn't get a chance on a lunch break. Maybe. Oh, it's going to be an interesting fucking night. Interesting night. Game Awards and election results, because I'm going for a sleep after this. I'm going for a sleep after the stream, and I'll get up maybe about 12:30. Just to get my fucking brain ready for the Game Awards. So it's going to be like game announcements and shit, and on the same Twitter feed it's going to be like election shit, and my brain's going to be going just a series of explosions. It's going to be great. Battered Bison, alright? Aye, the election palpies are fucking real. It's real. I can't come into work tomorrow. I've got election anxiety? I don't know. I'm scared for the future, boss. Aye, so I'll be needing my pay, please. Do you want me to get more scared for the future? This is the council. This is France. I believe it starts with you and your ma tied up, getting a fucking kicking. December 10th, 1792? That's ages ago.
Stop! You're not getting anywhere with this, Von Borchert.
You know, I kind of get the same feeling, my dear Sarah. Listen. Nothing. Not a sound. No one's coming to save you.
That's what you think. The Golden Order knows exactly where we are.
By the time your ridiculous secret society turns up, I'll be long gone. As for you, nothing will remain of your body.
If you touch a single hair on my mother's head, I'll skin you alive.
I love the faces.
You know, Louis, I have no intention of beating your dear mother. There are more persuasive ways of making you talk.
Like hurting her son?
You've stolen something from me that I intend to get back. Where have you hidden it?
Von Borchert, you can't sell that book on the black market anymore. This is finished.
We know you're planning on selling at one of Lord Mortimer's parties. All right? Just tell us who the buyer is and we can make a deal.
You've no idea of the trouble you've gotten yourselves into. Oh, but you will tell me where it's hidden. I can promise you that.
Oosh. I think I remember seeing it last time.
Annoying our host, Louis. Son, didn't what happened to you in Rome teach you anything?
In Rome?
Just a few more minutes and my concoction will be ready. With this, your bodies will dissolve in less than 4 hours.
What? He just gonna put acid on us?
Tongues in no time.
You know, I have to admit, Mother, the only thing you've ever taught me is that damn motto of yours. Always remain rational. And open. I got it. I've opened our shackles.
Draw him over here. I'll take care of him.
Von Borchert,
I kinda remember this
Orchard.
bit.
listen. Let's make a deal. I'll tell you where the book is if you let my mother go free.
Oh, what are you playing at?
Don't worry, Mother.
You want to play the hero. Pity you're not in any position to do so. For the last time. Where is Al-Azif?
Oh my god.
This. Trust me.
Trust her. We don't act, we trust Mother. Mother.
Please, be my guest, Mother.
I unlocked the ability of trusting. No, it's not an ability, it's a trait, of course, yes. Did you forget that I'm behind you, you stupid bastard?
Well done, Louis. You reacted
Brought a knife to
perfectly.
a gun and chair fight.
How do you feel, Mother?
Couldn't be better. He's alive, so I can question him after we get back. Pity he's just a middleman. Means I haven't finished with this case.
Oh, I had a feeling you'd be running off on one of your adventures again, Mother. You know what? I'm warning you. This time, I'm coming with you.
No, even though you impress me more and more, I have to do this on my own.
Mother, you're no spring chicken anymore.
Come on, let's go home. And don't forget to send our men to tend to Von Borchert.
Right, so we're mad. We're mad hard nut adventure cunts. Right, I think last time I said something similar along the lines of I like the faces because 1 month later that it's like don't be afraid to make your characters weird and ugly, and it reminds me of Dishonored. Like see all the concept art and the character models in Dishonored, it's like you want to get right up close and look at those faces. Real lived faces. Aye, I like it. Here we go. Who's here? Fezzy Bear, hello. Big Brawls. Andrew, hello. And here's another thing I do remember. I remember
Well done, Mother. You just
barely
had
being
to
able
pick
to
up
see a
all
thing on
Frederick's
this
trail
dock.
on your own, didn't you? You
Like,
ditched me in
actual
Paris with no explanation.
impossible
Off
to
you
see
go
shit.
infiltrate one of the world-renowned receptions of this Lord Mortimer, and now he writes me to say that you've gone missing on his private island.
Can you hear the characters
Which,
alright?
by the way, looks more like a big rock than a paradise island.
The council. The Madians. Aye, I remember. No, it's been patched
The
quite
least he could
a
do is
lot
explain to me
since
how he managed
I
to
last
lose
played
you.
it.
In any case,
So, oh,
it
it's
is time for you
the
to stop
it's the
all this,
tits with a
Mother.
woman attached to them. We
You're
remember
almost
those,
your
don't we?
age. Well, I'm sure I'll find you once again, slogging through the caves beneath the island, searching for some long-lost mystical object that you just can't live without. I'm already hating this trip, and all I've done is think
Contrary to
about
what
it.
one may be able to imagine, it was not the host himself who invited me.
Well now, Duchess, we find ourselves both invited by Sir Holm.
Well, how very amusing. Perhaps we have some common interests, Your Eminence. Is this your first time at one of Lord Mortimer's legendary parties?
Oh no, we have been friends since long ago. But as I'm doing some business with Sir Holm, the invitation came from him.
Well, I simply can't wait for all the festivities to begin.
And you, good sir, what brings you here?
That cunt's got palm tattoos. What brings me here? Business with Lord Mortimer.
Lord Mortimer asked me to join him. We have some business to take care of.
Oh, how mysterious. You adapt quickly, my son.
Palm tattoos in the
You
church,
here
father.
like a fish in water. Would you believe that we are all here hoping to solve our personal issues?
I kinda prefer that. See where it's like,
Right. I doubt that you came here to look for your mother, Your Eminence.
Anyway, consider yourself fortunate, young man.
When they stop
because
talking,
there
I can
are
talk.
many who dream of simply one day setting foot on this island, and only a very few ever make it. Indeed, I imagine this must be your first time here.
You know what? That
And
just
you, Duchess? You
Duchess.
seem to be quite accustomed to things here. Am I right?
I do not think that one can ever get accustomed to what Lord Mortimer prepares for his guests. But you are right. This is not the first time I've been on this wharf.
If you've come back again, I imagine you must find it to be of some interest.
Here, everything is possible if you make the right choices. It really is up to you whether you leave better off or not.
Please
Sounds like a
excuse me
game.
if you find me overly curious, young man. I did not mean to cause you any embarrassment. Come, Duchess.
That looked
They're
as if I
waiting for
stepped
you.
in really
We're
close to
moving,
him, as
Monsieur
if
Richet, if you would like to
You
join
what?
us.
I'm coming, Duchess. A cardinal? A duchess? I wonder if all the guests here are this prestigious.
well, mate.
If I'd known, I
Oh.
would have gone for a better suit.
Once you get in, Louis, you'll notice that special
Are you
headache.
all right?
You'll notice that George Washington is there as well. So they're a wee bit prestigious, these guests. The bevy, yeah. You've been out bevying.
Mother? Oh shit, your hand!
I forgot about this.
So,
Okay, it's done.
did you put it in a safe place?
Yes. I made sure no one was following me. Don't worry, Sarah. No one's going to find it.
Are you absolutely sure?
So
Yes,
he
I'm
was the
sure.
tits all along.
Right. Just one thing left to do.
No, Mother, no, don't!
What? Have you lost your mind?
There's no other way.
If you kill me, you won't find it.
That is the point, my dear. No one must ever put their hands on it again.
No,
Don't forget.
but I
2 in the
trusted
head,
you.
8 in the chest.
No, Sarah. Don't. No. No! You can run if you want to, Sarah.
What?
But you will pay when you're done.
Big nosebleed. Oh, my tits. My tits. They took my tits.
Louis, are you alright? What's going on?
The baby.
Here, take this.
I'm sorry.
Keep it. Are you better?
Oh, she's not going to fucking want that back,
I'm
is she?
fine. Don't worry. It's getting late. Why don't you go on ahead and I'll catch up with you, okay?
Are you sure?
Yes. I'm sorry. I'm sure, yes.
Fine.
I definitely have to find Mother quickly.
Right.
Am I going
So,
crazy or what? This can't be real. The Duchess arrived with me. What's happening to me, for God's sake? I absolutely need to find you, Mother.
right, it looks like they've fixed the lighting on this place, because if the way I remember it was, when I was walking about this, the dock, the wharf, I could barely fucking see anything. Even though there was the lanterns and that, I think it's as if they weren't actually generating any light themselves. It was weird. Right, let's look at shit. Let's move around, let's look at shit. What do my buttons do? Oh. Do I not have a special brain menu? Do I not have a brain menu? You know, a mind palace or whatever they fucking call it in this game. I remember there was some shit to find. Oh.
Louis, during the trip, I had something I wanted to ask you, but we didn't happen to run into each other.
Yes, Duchess?
I'm not sure if you remember, but we've met before. At that time, you were of two minds as to your choice of career. Tell me, what have you been up to since?
Oh, aye, right, aye, this is the good shit. This is the good shit. So, we've got Diplomat. The Diplomat shines in society. A talented speaker, he avoids faux pas, and he can convince those with whom he is talking without offending them. Politics is his field of predilection. Occultist. The occultist is a master of deception. Convinced of the importance of knowledge, he has acquired extensive expertise in science and the arts. Using others to achieve his own ends does not bother him. Detective. The detective excels in investigation. He is trained to notice every detail in his surroundings as well as in people he questions. A hands-on man. He does not shy away from the direct approach. I am the motherfucking detective. Choosing a class defines your basic skills. The other skills will still be available, but unlocking them will be, you know, it'll cost boku bucks. I'm pretty sure I went detective last time. Yes. Getting my brain all big and my running good and my chest up and my eyes and my cogs. Getting them all. Right. Let's say I can add points here. Right. What we got? Logic. Use your logical mind and oratorical talents. Use your coordination against your surroundings and sometimes against people. Read people's behaviour like an open book. Notice noteworthy details or oddly placed elements. Notice anything strange in someone's behaviour or appearance. Right, 4 points left before level 2. Reduces cost and effort. Oh, aye, effort points. I forgot that's a thing. Like you have effort points in situations. I forgot about that. Right, I think I'll fire one in there. Get 2 more available. I might just... No, wait, hold on. You know what? I fire it into them. No. Sorry, hold on. You know what? Put it up. Just pick that up. Because that's definitely just good. Because I was realising that, see how I was spreading points there between these three? It doesn't have any effect until they're filled. So you're better maybe just focusing on one at a time. It's not as if it's like having it half full as partial.
Over the last few years, I've solved a number of crime cases. Like the chauffeur d'Angers, for example. Thieves that tortured their victims with burning embers.
Charming. How did you catch them?
I told the most cowardly one that the others had given him up.
Ah, and I wager your thief suddenly started to talk.
You wouldn't believe it. He told us everything. The jobs, the stashes, the names of his partners. Couldn't shut him up.
I heard about that case, but I didn't know you were the one who solved it.
I'm flattered that the news made it across the channel. And you've got a darn good memory, Duchess.
Well, they say I have the memory of two people. But please call me Emily.
Those two
Fine.
fucking brains on your chest,
Tell me,
aye.
I was
Storing
actually
so
helped
much
connect us by
memory
my
here.
mother. You wouldn't know her by any chance?
Wait, Louis. We've already met. You do remember me, don't you?
Not at all. So lie to her. Not at all, sorry. Maybe lie.
How could I forget a woman such as yourself?
A woman such as me. What a sweet talker you are.
Oh
Remind
God,
me
here
of
we
how
go.
we met?
Oh God. Your skills give you access to unique choices and actions at the cost of effort points. The higher your skill level, the lower the cost is in effort points. Browse your character skills by using the character tab in the menu. Okay. So... Oh, they're locked. Fuck, they're locked. The most probable place would be Paris?
Don't you remember? We bumped into each other at Mesmer's show in Paris. That fraudster had even bamboozled the Marquis of Lafayette.
You too, apparently, because I've never been to see him.
Wait.
Ouch. Well, that didn't work.
Right, time to go
Fucked
to the
it.
manor.
Fucked it, mate. Your skills allow you to discover hidden details. Select the object that is most suggestive of the situation in order to discover them. Opportunities do not consume effort points to access the skill required for the situation. You just need to have it unlocked it, right? That's the one, surely. Oh, and that.
I
Well,
ask her
the
a
other one was
question.
wrong.
She answers with another. Is she playing with me?
Definitely, mate. Definitely. Each person you meet in the island has their own personality, which makes them vulnerable to certain skills and immune to others. Exploiting their personality is crucial to achieve your personal goals. Skills used against immunities will not succeed and leave you exhausted. Meanwhile, exploited vulnerabilities will give you 1 effort point back. Review immunities and vulnerabilities in the journal tab in the menu. So, immunity revealed and a vulnerability revealed.
Emily, please excuse my insisting, but you still haven't answered about my mother. Do you know her?
You'll see, Louis. Everybody here knows Sarah de Richet.
Is she
I
like,
don't know where
she a
we're
prominent
going with this,
shagger?
Emily, but you're connected to my mother one way or another. And if I can believe my vision, you don't have much of a place in her heart.
You obtain talents when carrying out certain actions. Remember to review their unlocked conditions and effects as they offer very interesting improvements. Review all talents in the dedicated tab in the menu. Right. For what I remember, ooh,
Must be an incredible view from up there.
it is,
Impossible
mate.
to set
Can
foot
I
on
just
the
look
island
about?
without being seen from 300 meters away.
Previously, see this dock, it was dark as shit. So they've obviously, I'm assuming this is what some of the patches have addressed. Right, what we go here? Royal Jelly restores 2 effort points. You cannot carry more than 5.
Great.
Royal
Honey.
Jelly, baby. Sorry, what's happening? Who's talking? Dark One Dagger, hello? What's happening? There was shit down here. Oh,
Good evening, sir. May I ask your name, please?
Louis de Richet.
Moras de Richet.
Monsieur de Richet. Delighted to welcome you among us, sir. You must be Sarah de Richet's son. I must tell you we are doing our utmost to find your mother as quickly
Good man. Oh,
as possible.
good mask, mate. Where's Lord Mortimer?
I have an appointment with Lord Mortimer. Would you be so kind as to lead me to him?
Unfortunately, sir, I cannot. I don't know exactly where my master is. But rest assured, sir, everyone is waiting for you at the manor. Sir Holm insists on welcoming you in person. Since your mother went missing, everyone has been concerned about finding her.
Who is Sir Holm?
a close friend of Lord Mortimer's. Please, rest assured, sir, it won't
Trying to
take
remember
us
some of
long
the
to
characters
find
for
what was
inside. I
there.
remember one or two.
Indeed, we are searching the caves again because lights were seen at
The
the walls
Keys.
just last night.
Isn't that pronounced
Where we are
keys?
Indeed, sir. According to our information, lights were seen in the middle of the night, sir. After verification, none of the guests seem to have left the manor last night. We think that perhaps Sir's mother was here.
And did you find anything then?
We discovered a certain amount of damage, sir, on the wooden part of the wharf.
What type of damage?
Broken barrels, mainly. We'll do
So he's
whatever
weak
is
to
necessary
questioning.
to have them rapidly repaired. But quite frankly, I can't imagine what Sir's mother would have been doing with them.
What could Mother have been doing with barrels?
Nevertheless, our search of the wharf hasn't been entirely unsuccessful, though.
What do you mean?
We seem to have found an object that would appear to belong to Sir's mother. A handkerchief. The handkerchief is embroidered with the initials SDR. We
Sarah
came to the
Deriche.
conclusion that they are the initials of Sir's mother.
Oh no, wait, there's another
Sarah
person that
Deriche.
has those initials, isn't there?
I have orders to give it to Lord Mortimer as
I
soon
think, do
as
we
I
know
see
meet
him.
somebody inside that has the same
She's
initials?
not the kind to go for a midnight stroll on the wharf for nothing. I've got to find out what the hell she was doing here. Where exactly did you find the handkerchief?
On the landing dock, sir. The one you arrived by.
Let me have the handkerchief, I'll take care of it.
Give me the handkerchief. I'll personally show it to Lord Mortimer.
Well,
I've traveled hard for several days in order to get here.
Yes, but...
Invited by your master.
No, of course, but...
Because my mother went missing right under your nose.
Sir, please.
And having only just arrived, you refused to give me her personal belongings?
Of course not, sir. It was never my intention
Super
to contradict,
Dame
sir.
Rack.
Here you
Aye, that'll be it. That'll be
I
all.
must return now. It is still much to prepare in order to welcome all the guests.
Bye-bye.
It is
Bye-bye.
indeed your handkerchief, Mother.
Is it though, mate?
You must have come here for a specific reason.
I could
need
have
to know what
sworn
it is.
there's somebody else you find
doing
that's
out here on
like,
this
that's
wharf?
the same initials. That's a dodgy bastard. Right, menus. Oh my god, this is what I like. This is what I need. Oh, that's good shit. Right, what have I got? The art of knowing people by their physiognomy. Physiognomy. I'm a detective. Mother's handkerchief. Emily's handkerchief. Mortimer's invitation. Dear Monsieur Deliche, I am writing to you to express my embarrassment regarding the situation in which I find myself. As you probably know, I had invited your mother, Sarah Deriche, to join me on my island several weeks ago. We had projects in common regarding your order. Her stay was... Oh, aye, you and your mum run the order, some like the Golden Order or something. Her stay was going smoothly until yesterday when your mother suddenly disappeared. I do not want to over-worry you, but I would like you to join me as soon as possible so we can shed some light on this mystery. Please accept, sir, the expression of my highest consideration. Yours sincerely, Lord William Mortimer, Marquis de Westfordshire. Nothing else there. Journal. Emily Hillsborough. She is immune to logic. That's her knocking away logic. Parry and riposte to your logic, my son. An English Duchess close to the English crown. Very discreet about her origins, Emily only came onto the political scene after her wedding. That sum qualified as a marriage of interest to an old English aristocrat on the decline. Libertarian, modern, but discreet, she has taken it upon herself to establish close ties with her peers. In a few years she has become the favourite diplomat of the Queen, which is what probably prompted her Prime Minister, William Pitt, to take... Oh wait, Pitt? Was that Pitt the Elder? To take her as private secretary, thus provoking much suspicion and jealousy. As a regular visitor, Emily accepted Sir Gregory Holmes' invitation to come to Lord Mortimer's island because, for nothing in the world, she would miss one of these famed receptions. That's me. The only son of Sarah, Louis Morose de Richie is a young Parisian aristocrat, and he sounds like one. Ever since he was a young child, Louis moved in his mother's circles, and so it was natural that on his 14th birthday he entered the Golden Order, the secret society headed by Sarah. Precocious, Louis progressed quickly at her side despite the daily treatment his mother prescribed for his chronic migraines. He climbed the ladder until he was able to assist his mother in occult cases, for which he was particularly talented. As time went by, he became shaped in the image that his mother had held for him. Everything pointed to one day young Louis becoming the head of the Golden Order. Servants. So they're vulnerable to logic and questioning. They're just servants, they don't know any better. All Mortimer's servants wear a mask. It is a recurrent subject of conversation among the guests. No one knows the true reason. Maybe they're clones. Giuseppe Piaggi. His Eminence the Cardinal Giuseppe Piaggi is a legate of Pope Pius VI. A distinguished speaker, Giuseppe Piaggi worked throughout his career to serve the principles of the Roman Catholic Church. A man of science and amateur philosopher, he quickly caught the ear of the Pope, who discreetly named him Cardinal in pectore. He was thus able to use his relationship of trust to help Pius VI in his difficult mission of guiding the faithful. Invited by Sir Gregory home, Piaggi is delighted to meet his old friend Mortimer in order to represent the interests of the Holy See. And of course, Mother. Sarah Faustine de Richet is a rich French aristocrat. 34 years ago, Sarah took over one of the most important secret societies, the Golden Order. A woman of strong will, Sarah endeavoured to infiltrate the highest circles of society, politics, trade transactions, secrets of state or paranormal spheres. The Order had an eye over everything. One of the biggest areas of growth that Sarah brought to the Order was the development of its branches in America, Europe and Central Africa, not to mention the expansion of her occult section, which she took care of personally. Since he was just a boy, Sarah has been preparing her son Louis to become the new face of the Golden Order. Okay. A map, character, screen, talent. This is good. This is the shit that I live for. Swift. Look, why is the symbol the guy doing like jumping splits? Okay, this is fine. Traits, what have I got? Charismatic presence. You gain 1 skill point in manipulation. You have always been charismatic. Trusting. You trusted your mother. Aye. Detective. You've chosen the detective class. Okay. This is the bit that the guy was talking about. There's weird shit around here. There's like a broken... royal jelly. Aye, there's like broken stuff and a wee area to get into. Where it came from.
Judging by the splinters of the wood, this floorboard has been ripped up. Yet it was in decent condition. I wonder why someone ripped it up. What's the
And I
point of doing
think...
this?
I think I find a
From this part of the
thing
wall.
that's like a tool
The
for
wood is slightly
ripping
in the
stuff
way,
up.
of course, but it still would have been fine if it weren't smashed.
I think it's over here. There's like a... I'm sure I found a tool. Like a long hook thing or something. Open the gate. No happening.
I'll never get it open barehanded.
So I could have picked the lock if I had the skills, but I do not. I was sure that I found... Oh, there we go. Here's something. Aha! Break it.
Hey, there's something not right about this floorboard.
Is this fine wood?
It's different from the rest.
Rip up the floorboard. That takes up 3 effort points. Effort!
There we go. Let's see what's hidden inside. There's a book and also a bag. The Mysterium Cosmographicum. I know that book well. Mother used to read passages from it to me all the time. And judging from what I can see, it's the same one as hers. For crying out loud, what's happened to you, Mother?
Into your George Stobart pockets. Manuscripts. Manuscripts allow you to educate yourself during the adventure. At the start of each quest, you can choose what to read and... Oh, aye! Forgot about that. And gain permanent skill points. Aye, that's good shit.
Let's look inside the bag. A little food, a few toiletries, a small key, and some kind of black powder.
The food.
Fruit, piece of bacon and some bread. The fruit's still firm. The bread's a bit stale. From the smell, this food's been here roughly 2 days.
Roughly 2
It's
days.
rationed.
That's a good nose on
There's
you,
enough
mate.
left to last 2 more days. And
The
iron
key.
key completely rusted.
Take it, baby.
No, it might be useful. I hope Mother wasn't counting on it.
Oh, aye. I think I did that last time, didn't I? I took the key, and then when he said that, I went, should I have left it? Should I have left the key just in case? The powder.
The bag is covered in black powder.
Personal
Shit,
belongings.
those are definitely my mother's things. I recognize her hairpins. This bag smells of her perfume. A piece of soap, some oils, and her powder puff. What does all this mean?
I think I'll take the bag this time.
Right. Just in case, I'll take it.
Aye, I'm pretty sure I
I'll give
left
back
it
to Mother
last
when I see
time.
her.
But I'll take it. You never know.
For crying out loud. Why did you hide supplies in the middle of nowhere, Mother? I don't know what's going on here, but you obviously feel like you're in danger.
I think the key worked on this door. Oh, no. Ooh. Yeah.
There we are.
Right, what else have we got in here? Oh. Uh-huh.
This looks like a pistol case, but it's empty. I don't know if this has anything to do with you, Mother, but if it does, at least now you're armed. Just like in my vision. And none of it's telling me anything useful.
Bit cold to say that she's armed when you saw that she's missing a fucking horn.
This wharf is used as storage for a lot of barrels.
Examine it.
Uh-huh. What have we here? It's cannon powder.
Ah, I wonder if that's what was in
It's
the
unusable,
wee...
though. I don't know what the person who left this barrel like this had in mind, but it's a waste.
I wonder if it's
Someone on this island has gone through a whole lot of trouble to arm themselves. I really...
Oh shit. You just found an amber fragment. Each time you pick up 4 of them, you increase your maximum effort points by 1. Oh.
Amber.
What was I going to say there? I wonder if that's what the black powder was in the wee thing in her bag. Like she was keeping it there so that she had access to gunpowder. I guess that's everything down here, innit? Let's head up to the house then. Aye. Oh wait, that'll give me +1 in science, and that one will give me +1 in psychology. Sound. Let's go up to the house. You gotta come on
Looks like the barrel has
up
been broken
to the
open.
house. That was a terrible Tom Waits impression.
A sack of seeds. It's unopened. No one seems to have used any.
Is there more shit down here then that I missed?
Some rope. Apparently no one's touched it for a good long time.
Don't know if... Oh!
A lantern. Nothing special.
Nothing else going on down here, no? Oh! Now I can look at these.
Let's see what's hidden inside.
Find a clue, that's a good fucking skill, innit?
Ah. One of the letters is stamped with the seal of the Order. And I'd recognize your handwriting anywhere, Mother. But who is this Samuel Ritter Dauchois? Who are you writing to? I don't recognize the name. Let's see what's inside this letter.
SRD.
So,
Dear Samuel, my stay on Lord Mortimer's island is going wonderfully well. As I find myself in such charming company, I plan to stay a few more weeks. Would you be so kind as to send me a gift that I'd like to give to our old friend Manuel Godoy? I would be most grateful. I have been told that he's going to join us here soon. I would like to mark the occasion. Thank you in advance. Yours devotedly, Sarah Faustine de Richer.
what is your game here, Mother? Secrets. Always more secrets. You never talk to anyone using language like this. Something's going on here.
I think it might be a coded
Who's
letter,
this Samuel
Louis.
Ritter? And for crying out loud, who's this NightmareModeGo that you keep bringing up? Think. Godoy.
Godoy?
Why does that name sound so familiar?
You don't have the ability, you don't have knowledge of politics to be able to remember him.
I'm guessing he's a man of some importance. Spanish, I'd say. But just can't put a face to him. Well, hope we meet to talk about it soon, Mother. I don't know what you've gotten yourself into this time, but I'll bet you've got a lot to tell me. So, let's go through this. My mother's been hiding pieces of bread between the rotten boards of the wharf in the middle of the night. That's not normal. And if that weren't enough, looks now like she's armed. Meanwhile, she also takes the time to send out letters, reassuring whoever might be interested that she's having a fabulous time here. So odd. So very odd. And that's not even all I've noticed. But maybe I ought to move on to the manor now. They'll be waiting for me. At
But what's
least I
that,
hope so.
Louis? That was royal jelly. Delicious. Hey, let's go up. Let's go meet George fucking Washington, man. Oh, no, stuck on something.
A Latin inscription. En nessis, mi fili quantilia produncia mundus vergatur.
I don't have the ability to translate it. Latin, easy to translate, clearly not, my man. Too stupid to translate the Latin. I'm just good at being a detective, that's it.
How did Mortimer manage to build his manor at the top of a rocky outcrop?
Yes, the Titchus has been... She's been here. Into the console. Read letters from or addressed to other guests. Okay. Why did it say part 1 if it's the same game? Because it's been so long since I decided to just start again.
Impressive.
Ah,
Like I forgot
I was looking.
tons of stuff.
What can I do for you, Your Eminence?
I wanted to ask you. You are the son of Sara de Ricci.
Oh, he gives me a letter or
You
something,
see,
didn't
your
he?
mother and I were supposed to meet here on this very spot. I was supposed to hand her a very important envelope, but I haven't seen her.
If only Mother had told me why she was coming here. Anyway, I ought to take the envelope. It might have something to do with her disappearance. Listen, if it will help, you can always give it to me.
I have 3 blunders left. During the confrontation, you have to go through several steps while being as persuasive as possible. Confrontations have consequences on the rest of your story, so don't hesitate to use your skills. Each confrontation displays an interface showing how much the person you're talking to is convinced. Now, if I remember correctly, I got him to entrust me with a letter, and then I think I read it, and then later he asked for it back, and I had to give it back to him, and he saw that I'd opened it. I think I'm not going to read it this time and see what he's like when I game it back and he's like, oh, you didn't read it, I couldn't trust you. I think that's what happened.
Thank you, my son. I'll bear that in mind. I'd rather deal with her directly. Don't take it personally. Would you happen to know if your mother has arrived yet?
Yep, she's been here for several weeks now.
Certainly, Your Eminence. Mother got here some time ago. I was hoping to find her when I arrived, but given the hour, she must be asleep by now.
Right. I shall see her tomorrow then.
By the way, Your Eminence, I wasn't aware you knew my mother.
Ah, if you only knew, my son. I hold your mother in the highest regard. She has rendered great service to the church.
Oh, no, 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 no.
Invaluable.
I know what it was.
I hope that you will follow in her footsteps.
Do you know what it was? I did something.
She was headed.
Nonetheless, our exchanges have always been discreet.
Aye,
and
discreet.
should
I
like them
did
to
something like I
remain
acknowledged
such.
the Golden Order in
If your
front of
mother
him,
wishes to speak to you about
which I
us
shouldn't
one
have
day,
done.
I will not mind.
Because
if
how
she
was I meant
does.
to know if he was
That
trustworthy?
is very commendable. But since we work together
Something
on a
like
daily
that.
basis, it's surely just an oversight.
Most certainly. You said you work together. What do you do exactly?
Aye, last time I said that, I think. So,
If you know my mother, you will understand that I cannot answer you, Your Eminence. I'm sorry, but
Do not worry, my son. I perfectly understand, and I expected nothing less from you. Discretion and secrecy are both pillars of the organization.
there we go.
You are the worthy son of Sarah.
all the same, it bothers me to see you in a quandary, Your Eminence. Is there any other solution? Look, if it's of any help, you can always leave your envelope with me, and I'll give it to her as soon as I see her.
I hesitate. Up till now, we have always dealt with her in person, and that has always been successful. Do you think I should give it to you?
Depends on what it contains.
Only you know that, Your Eminence. If you're asking me if you can trust me, or if I can keep a secret, I would answer yes, absolutely.
I understand.
In truth, it all depends on the nature of the contents of your letter.
It is a list of names.
This list must be of extreme importance.
Ah, if only you knew. It's a list of people that your mother must help. Listen to me, my child. If I give you the letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it?
Oh, here we go. For the last step of a confrontation, you must convince the person you are talking to by giving a positive answer. If you give a bad answer, the step will repeat itself until either you give a right one or you have no blunders left. Okay, the last... Aye, so aye, it's a loop like that, okay. If I give you a letter, can you promise me before God that no one other than your mother will read it? Okay, no
I
worries.
swear by the Almighty God to honor
Well, that's
the
not
promise
exactly
that
no worries,
one
is it?
But my mother shall cast her gaze upon your letter.
Good. Listen, let's stop there. I'm going to tell you a secret, Monsieur Derice.
Reliable.
Your mother and I are organizing the escape of a large number of French priests who face a massacre organized by the accursed Republican tribunals. The church is literally being bled like a beast. Without your mother, hundreds of men of the cloth would have gone to the guillotine. She has made the services of your order available to us by organizing the priests' safe passage across the borders. Even if she does not share all our convictions, she always provided assistance. Young man, you can be proud to be her son. Be it only for her sake. Always respect your name. Here,
Thank
the
you.
letter I spoke of. It includes a list of about 15 names ready for departure. Be quick. Remember to tell Sarah when you see her that time is short.
Well played. I'll decide later when I'm alone whether to look at what it contains.
So now that I think about it, I think I actually didn't read the letter. I think it was that second one that I fucked up on. That's what I was thinking on. When I was like, oh, I were the heads of the Golden Order. Many clues and items are hidden. Some of them will have an impact on your venture, so do not hesitate to look for them. Right. There's the... What else we got? What do we know about him? His vulnerability is questioning. Okay. And there's another to be discovered. We know Emily's immune to logic, but she's also got another thing. Have I got any? No. Talent. Aye, where's that reliable trait? One skill point of manipulation. Cool. Good. Right. I think that's George Washington over there. Let's look at shit.
Lord Mortimer certainly has a taste for staging rooms.
I don't know if I should walk over there and just get trapped in a conversation. Maybe. Oh wait, here we go.
Lives
guest
of the
book?
Noble Greeks and Romans by Plutarch, a biography of the great men.
Take it. Fuck it. Take it. Steal anything that isn't nailed down, man. Right. I need you to know. No, don't talk to me now.
Big, but this one is beyond belief.
It's the least one can say. I've been longing for a warm fire for ages.
Since I
Maybe
set
if there
foot
was a
on the
back
island,
on
I
your
haven't
dress or
ventured
something,
more
you
than
wouldn't be
2 yards
freezing.
away from it.
Have you also just arrived?
Oh, late morning, I'd say.
Louis, come join us. Monsieur, may I introduce you to Monseigneur His Eminence, Cardinal Piaggi. He joins us straight
Oh,
from
we know
Rome.
each other.
Oh, just call me Your Eminence.
Oh, Jesus. You have used 4 consumable items during a single quest or consumed a noxious element. Dialogue timer is no longer visible. Jesus Christ. I was just trying to eat some royal jelly.
It's simpler.
George Washington, President of the
Like George.
United States of America.
Delighted at last to make your acquaintance, Mr. President.
Pleased to meet you, Mr. President. Louis Moras de Riche. It is an honor to meet you.
Young man, let's keep it simple, please. Let us forget our fancy titles. Nice to meet you, Louis.
I should imagine you never thought you'd be in such company.
I must admit that I didn't.
Just
It's the
call me
first
your
time that I've
Eminem.
ever met so many illustrious personalities.
And you haven't seen anything yet. Generally, when Lord Mortimer organizes one of his receptions, there are over a dozen people here.
They can't all be here yet, and you'll see, most of the time there's only the upper crust.
And I noticed you were already getting to know His Eminence at the entrance. It's the perfect place to build up a network. What were you talking about, if you forgive my indiscretion?
My mother.
At the risk of disappointing you, we weren't conspiring in our corner, sir. His Eminence was simply telling me that he knew my mother and how much he held her in high esteem.
It so happens that Monsieur de Riche's mother is to join us.
Oh, pity. No scrumptious gossip or juicy tidbits, unmentionable secrets, or even money matters. But you'll see, it will come. Despite all the goodwill in the world, you can't stop people scheming left and right around here.
Speak for yourself, sir.
Well, my friends, do any of you know the reason why we're here this time?
Not in the slightest. As for me, I've been invited by Sir Holm, a close friend of Lord Mortimer, but I do not know the reason why.
You see, Louis, every time Lord Mortimer organizes a reception, he always finds a moment to set up a chat with all the guests.
During which time we remake the world.
Accompanied by gallons of absinthe and cussing. I'll leave you to imagine the result.
So, if I understand rightly, Monsieur de Riche, you've come out here to join your mother. For what reason, exactly?
Invent
Like
something.
you, Mr. President, I'm here as a result of Lord Mortimer's invitation.
2 members of the same family here. That is rare.
You know what they say. You can pick your nose, but you can't pick your family.
I think George Washington's in the Golden Order, if I
Seriously,
remember correctly.
I know your mother well. Stay behind with me.
Aye, and I did. I chose to stay
We'll
behind
take
and
a
chat with
moment
him
to
last
speak
time.
about her.
There it is, there it is. That's our
Lord.
fucking symbol.
Washington is wearing the emblem of the Grand Master of the Golden Order. It's the highest distinction of the order in the United States. It puts him on par with my mother. He must really know his stuff when it comes to the occult.
Good lord, his teeth are fucking wood. Oh, wrong button.
Shit. That's the man for my vision.
An urgent case has delayed our host, Lord Mortimer. He can't be present this evening, and he sends his deepest apologies.
You bitch.
He's asked me here and he hasn't even turned up? Great start. Do you know that man?
Sir Gregory Holm, an English aristocrat.
Oh, that's Holm,
Very
right.
influential. He's also close to Lord Mortimer, so don't be surprised if he acts like he's at home.
And now, my dear guests, a light meal is served in the small salon. For those who would like to, you're invited to follow me into the next room.
My dear fellow, you must have read my thoughts. I shall follow.
We'll have to be careful not to make too much noise. One of Lord Mortimer's guests is relaxing.
Oh, we shall be quiet.
Don't take it the wrong way, Sir Holm, but I've already eaten. Thus, I shall be happy to remain by the fireside.
If you don't mind, Gregory, I should like to keep Mr. Washington company.
No, go
Please
away.
feel at home. And you,
You
sir?
go away. I need
If
to talk to
stay
Mr.
with
Washington.
we'll be able to speak about my mother. But on the other hand, I'd like to learn more about this home. I saw him in my vision.
We stay and we listen to the Washington.
Let's see what Washington has to say. Sir, if you don't mind, I shall stay here.
Do exactly as you please, young man.
Louis, thank you for staying. Just like you, when I arrived this morning, I found out that Sarah had gone missing. I know your mother well. Don't worry. Emily is from the English branch of the Golden Order.
We're all
And
pals.
President Washington is in fact the leader of the Order in the United States.
I didn't know.
Sorry to have made you wait, but I didn't want to speak in front of the others.
You did well. Secrecy and discretion are the pillars of our organization.
If I can help in any way at all, please don't hesitate to ask, my lad. And if you have any other questions, now's the time.
I don't really care the new about how she knows my mum, cause like she's in the Golden Order, so I'm not really bothered with that. But I want to know about
My
Mortimer.
mother has always had a fascination for Lord Mortimer, but has never wanted to tell me why.
Lord Mortimer is a remarkable man. He's wealthy and is advisor to the very highly placed. Your
Ask him
mother
about
is
the
the head of
teeth.
the Order in France. It doesn't surprise me that he asked her to come.
Lord Mortimer greatly contributed to financing my electoral campaign, for example. But I want this to be clear, without ever seeking to gain an advantage.
Oh,
And
aye.
that is to his credit.
Yes, you can trust him. He will do everything in his power to help you find Sarah.
Mr. Washington, you seem to be very familiar with my mother.
When was the last time you saw her?
When did you last speak to her?
Philadelphia, 15 years ago.
What?
Sarah often went back and forth between France and the United States.
So you haven't
Yes,
spoke to
I
her
remember
for
those
15
days. I didn't
years?
see her too often. Right. Would it be too much if I asked you a few more questions?
Wait. Does he mean the last time they spoke in person? Because when you're the head of the order for that country, surely you're exchanging letters. Surely there's some 15 year?
Not at all. Go ahead. But I can't promise I'll remember everything.
May I ask, when you saw each other, what did you talk about?
Wait, are the mysteries that surround us, or the Golden Order perhaps? Maybe the mysteries that surround us? Because I feel like I shouldn't actually just be saying those words out loud.
My mother has always been fascinated by strange powers. Did she talk to you about anything like that?
Yes. Her facility for discerning truths from rumor served me well. Such as preventing massacres, like the one at Salem, from happening again. Or convincing people that horsemen cannot ride around without heads. What was it that she used to say now?
Keep an open and logical mind?
Yes, that's it.
Thank you, sir. I was hoping to speak with Lord Mortimer. At least now I have some information, thanks to you.
I repeat, Lord Mortimer is a man of his word. You won't be disappointed. And I am persuaded that your mother's research is his main concern.
And what if Mother has left the
I
island?
wonder if Mother is still on the island. Could she not have taken a boat and left?
I don't see how. No vessel can moor closer than 200 yards. Not to mention the permanent presence of staff and servants. There is one strange thing, I grant you. This island is barely the size of Delaware, and despite that, no one has been able to locate your mother.
So my mother still must be on the island.
Show the book you found in the key. Oh, the timer. Fuck it. Fuck it. Show them.
But I did find a book that belongs to my mother.
Where did you find it?
That's what worries me. I found it hidden on the wharf.
Do you think she was preparing to discreetly leave?
I don't know.
An extremely likely proposition.
I'll believe it when I see it.
Don't worry, Louis. I'm sure nothing bad has happened to her.
Yes, I hope not.
Oh.
Careful, they're coming back.
Oh, that lassie. What's her name again? I think she's got like a famous name.
Well, I am impressed with all this splendor.
But don't spend too much time with Mr. Washington, my dear, or you'll lose your pretty accent. You seem to be intrigued by that statue.
Absolutely. It is remarkable.
Lord Mortimer is fond of atypical works of art. I won't disguise the fact that I find it all a little megalomaniacal. But I must say, he does have some outstanding...
Oh, there's old Kronos on the wall.
So, who was that young lady
Oh, what?
with you?
Wait, what? Oh, sorry, no, I only missed the opportunity because I didn't have a skill. Right.
Adams, Mr. President.
Elizabeth Adams, that's it. That's her
but
name.
The poor thing is exhausted.
Elizabeth Adams?
John's daughter.
Just mentioning Elizabeth totally changed Washington's attitude. Looks like he just saw a ghost.
Because
Miss
Washington
Adams
knew
is
John
here to
Adams,
rest.
didn't he?
You have perhaps
And that'll be
already
John
come
Adams'
across her
daughter.
in the corridors. She arrived a few days ago.
I perceived her, but we weren't introduced.
Rest assured, she is not here for the
Was it
same
Samuel
reasons
Adams?
as yourselves. Consequently,
Is that no a beer?
I'm counting on your indulgence.
Washington looks surprised, but Holmes doesn't seem to see it. I
Idiot.
wonder if he's being polite or if he really doesn't see his discomfort.
On that note, it's very late. You must be exhausted. The servant will accompany you to your rooms.
But there's a thing on the couch I want to... There was stuff on the couch. I wanted to look at the stuff on the couch. Right, hold on. Let me look at some shit here. Elizabeth Adams. Elizabeth Adams is the daughter of John Adams, Vice President of the United States. There we go. She got a banging haircut. Elizabeth was rejected by her parents at birth and was declared stillborn. Brought up in isolation, she grew into a frail young woman with bipolar disorder. Devoured by her terrible fits of anxiety, her deepest secrets were slowly gnawing away at her from inside. Despite numerous treatments, nothing could cure her. The young woman continued to descend into folly. As a friend of Sir Gregory Home and of Lord Mortimer, John Adams decided to send his daughter to Lord Mortimer's manor in the hope that he could help her. With little hope, Elizabeth has now been at the manor for a short while. Who's new? George Washington is the founding father and first president of the United States of America. Washington shared his life between military and political success. Very early on, he was introduced by Sarah de Richet into the upper circles of an influential secret society from France, the Golden Order. He later took the helm of the American branch. Tired of politics, he wanted to retire to his property in Virginia, but that was without taking into account Lord Mortimer, who encouraged him to come out of retirement. On the advice of his friend, he ran for a second term and was successful. Invited by Mortimer to his island, Washington likes to attend such social gatherings incognito. Home. Sir Gregory Home, Baron of Nottingham, is a very influential British aristocrat. Confirmed royalist, Sir Gregory Holmes spent his career extending the influence of the United Kingdom throughout the world, from the flourishing East India Company to the Spanish trading posts in America. He stamped his hallmark on key decisions made by the world's preeminent economic power. In England, he contributed to the reduction of the national debt, and being very attached to family values, he invested time in the working class, creating charity schools in order to offer a decent education to the future links in the next industrial revolution. A network builder, Holmes always finds pleasure in attending the social gatherings of his old friend, Lord Mortimer. Aye, we've seen none of them. Traits, what was that one? Inquisitive. One skill point, and an occultism. I fucking love occultism. What does that mean? Or did that just go... it went straight onto that one. No. That one, right. Aye, so things that I'm doing are actually contributing to, like, these ones. Cool. And I've got some fucking books. Some books. Now, I remember this being really fucking weird with the rooms.
I bid you all good night.
I feel like
Your Eminence, Duchess,
I feel like I remember walking down big hallways, reading signs and trying to get into rooms.
Will find your room at the end of the corridor.
Or did I just wander?
Well, my friends, I am bone tired. I am off to my bed. See you in the morning.
Good night, sir. I shall do likewise.
Louis, I shall see you in the morning.
Her hair's too big.
Good night. See you tomorrow.
It feels like if you shaved the hair, it would be all head under it.
Right. Where is my room?
Where is my fucking room? Who we got here?
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Emily, you in? No. Your hair's too big, Emily. Right, there was shit about here. There was definitely stuff that I picked up. And wait,
A Greek drachma. One of the rare ancient coins to be mentioned both in the Bible and in the Quran.
Can I go back downstairs? Nah. So wait, what's the drachma for? Is that just there? Why is it not in my inventory? That's weird. Oh no, there it is there. Oh, collector coins, lost coins in Lord Mortimer's manor. Okay. Okay, that's fine. Negging big head over here. Big head. I don't know why that's so funny. Just such a kind of nothing insult. Big head.
Monsieur Napoleon Bonaparte.
Open up, mate. Who else we got?
Sir Jacques Peru.
How do I know that name? How do I know that name, Jacques Peru? Oh, Jack! Big Jack for Peru.
A few leaves out of an old encyclopedia.
Pages of an encyclopedia. Golden elixir cures all your negative alterations. You cannot carry more than 5. Let's drink that. And now I'm not. What was it? Mega steaming of royal jelly? Or however the fuck it worked.
Decorum guide.
Rules of decent behaviour. George from Washington. Call her a big head hawk. I would never do that. I could never do that. Right, is there any more shit about? I just love to pick stuff up. I want to pick up that wee glass. I'm going to assume you can't go up here. Yes. Physically unable. Etiquette prevents you. That's probably... No, that's... I don't know whose room that is. There's no thing on it.
Monsieur Johann van Volner.
I know that name. Johann van Volner. I need to make dinner and instead I'm just sat here eating the dinner ingredients. That's fine. You're making dinner in your belly. These hallways are familiar.
Greek drachma. One of the rare ancient coins to be mentioned both in the Bible and
I
in
do
the
remember
Quran.
doing laps of these fucking hallways. Trying to find my room. Nothing else to pick up? No? Right. Let's just go to bed.
President George Washington.
Georgie boy! Oh no, you know what it was running through here? I think it was when I had to get to a specific person's room. And I was taking ages to actually find their room. Oh, was that something there? Nope. Is that my room? Probably. But what's this? Royal jelly. Right, that's nobody's room apparently. I can't even interact with that.
Monseigneur, His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi. Huh, that's me.
That's me. Right, let me just check up here. Anything lying about before I go to bed? Oh, who's that?
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Godoy? Wait. Was that no who the mum mentioned in that letter? The letter that I found at the wee letterbox at the pier? So he's here. And that was the stairs we come up, wasn't it? That Napoleon's room.
Duchess Emily Hillsborough.
Oh no, aye, Emily's right, cool. Done a full circle. I'm sure that Godoy was the...
Duke Manuel Godoy.
I'm sure that was the cunt on the letter. Unless he's come looking for her. To bed. Look at that room.
Right.
You'd have so many big
What will I
wanks.
do with this letter? It might be about my mother's disappearance.
We
But if I
will
open
not
it,
look at the
I'll be
letter.
betraying Piaggi's trust.
Because I think momentarily Piaggi comes to the door. Leave the letter closed.
Damn. Can't wait to open it, but I gave my word to Piaggi, so... Too bad. I'll wait until I hand it to Mother. Wow. Nice room. Mortimer sure doesn't do things halfway.
Oh, look at that. Spunk up a painting? Pfft, nae bother. Fuck them, they're rich. Officer, you see, my justification is that they're rich, so fuck them, you know?
Inferno by Dante. Abandon hope, all ye who enter here. Lovely lectures Mortimer's giving to his guests. Very jolly. Saint Francis of Assisi in ecstasy, before superior voices. It always amuses me to see how art gets used for propaganda purposes.
Aye, Big Chris, what was that about? About, like, no wanting to leave a mess when you're staying at a relative's house and yous want to be intimate? And it was like, hiding a wee bag of spunk, like, what? Do you know what a condom is?
Saturn devouring his son. Again? I saw the same theme in the hall.
Again?
Wouldn't like to be his
Again?
son.
Did he not finish his son the
Saint
first
Jerome the
time?
Angel. Yet again, art with political undertones with an image of a saint hearing voices.
At Easter? Was it Easter as well?
Judith beheading Holofernes. Ironic in a way, when you know that the artist represented herself as Judith beheading her mentor, who had raped her.
I didn't realise it was Easter. Oh, Carmelite water. Carmelite water gives you the focus state. Your next skill use will cost no effort. You cannot carry more than 5. Right, so I'll use Carmelite water if it's something with a big effort cost. Oh, sorry, you just thought about it. I thought you meant the advice was like, are you going home for Easter? A spunk hunt, Jesus Christ. I don't think these open the new. Well, don't I look a cunt. Oh aye, and there's like barely anything separating your rooms. You could see the priest just absolutely battering his wee man. Some floating books. Oh! Feels like I shouldn't be able to walk over here, but I will take your shit. Surely not. Oh no, that's the bedroom for my room, innit? But then I really shouldn't be able to walk over here. But drachma. More shit. Just stealing everything. You should have nailed down your royal jelly, mate. You should have fucking nailed it down. Ah, the bedroom. Look at his wee trousers. Aye, what are you doing? Looting. Oh. Oh, here we go. I could have joined Sir Holm in the small salon. I could have made an unexpected encounter. I wonder what the unexpected encounter is. Oh. Mind when it came up that I missed a thing because I didn't have a certain skill. I think what I was actually noticing was Thingy Adams being taken up the stairs, and I think I maybe could have intervened and like spoke to her there. Maybe. Level up, please. Yes, mate. Big boy. It's big boy season. Traits unlocked. Cool. Give me all the points. Oh my god, so many points. Right, 4 available. And... No, hold on. What are these ones again? Right, that's logic. Use your logical mind and oratorical talents. Notice noteworthy details or oddly placed elements. Notice anything strange in someone's behaviour or appearance. Use your coordination against your surroundings and sometimes against people. I'm just thinking. Right, I've got 4 to spend, so I can put one thing up fully, or... Oh no, wait! I might put both of them up, because I can go bang, bang, and still have one left. Wait, no, that doesn't count, does it? Sorry, I'm trying to remember this. No, it does. Aye, so that counts as them at level 1, just like they're at level 1. Aye. That's fine, I've still got 1 point, and I need to spend it. So, I'll probably focus on... maybe vigilance. I think I'll make that my next one. Equipping manuscript. Here you can choose what to read during the adventure. Each manuscript you read confers skill points at the end of the quest. Right, so I can equip one manuscript. That's a point in etiquette. That's conviction, psychology, science. I think I'll go for science. Because I can't do that because... Oh, so if I find all 3 of them, I can get a science, a linguistics, and an erudition at once. I think I'll do this one in science. Aye. Right, bad dreams. So is that Mortimer sitting with... Home? Is it Home his name is?
Your turn?
I'm the servant.
The servants are not very efficient.
Durishay can't be far away. They'll find her soon. Their search time is restricted given
I know
they
that
must
voice.
Keep an eye on Adams.
I can take care of her, you know.
Yes. Well, in any case, I do thank you for bringing her to the island.
From what I've understood, the search of Durishay's room hasn't turned up any results.
Not yet, no. But we've put her son in there. Perhaps he'll find something.
That might come in handy.
Louis grows impatient at not yet having met the
Oh, so I'm staying in my mum's room, right?
He will meet him tomorrow.
Oh, what a pity to lose a knight at the start of the game. Are you waiting for someone?
A young French soldier.
During our
Oh,
game of chess.
there's Napoleon coming in.
Don't worry, Gregory. The game won't disappear.
Ah, there he is.
I'll have one of my men escort you back.
Don't trouble yourself. I know my way out.
Ah, good evening, gentlemen. Please forgive me for this late
Come
hour.
over's
It is
full of
never too
nobody,
late.
son.
And we have much to discuss.
What if I just combed it off of the back of my head? So it looked like hairy spiders were taking over my cooking.
Don't worry. Our games always seem to end like this.
Or always start like this. Come, take a seat, my friend.
So he was having a powwow with Napoleon. The bad bastard. Oh, I can just walk about in the mad dream. The weird, what, memory dream? It's like memory but not someone else's memories that I'm tapping into. George Wash. Give me a right hook,
A
George.
little nighttime stroll, Mr. President.
There's nothing like it for a good night's sleep.
Do not hesitate to ask a servant to show you back.
The corridors seem quite safe.
Peppermint, lime flower, and valerian. My miracle remedy when one can't get to sleep. A very good night to you, Mr. President.
Thank you. And to you
Thank
too,
you,
sir.
you horrible bitch. He's getting into mad. Oh no, that's him chapping my door in real time. That's what it was. Aye. I'm forgetting that it wasn't a memory. It's like you're actively jumping into stuff. It seems. George is at the door. Knock knock. George wants his hole.
I'm coming.
Louis, have you ever looked at a man a certain way? What we go here?
Dear Monsieur de Richet.
Please excuse me, but I'm going to join your prison. I know, right? Fuck it. Fuck you. Give me that thing. What is that?
Inspiration of Saint
Wait,
Matthew.
didn't I do this last time and George left because he was champing the door
Dictated
too
to
long
him
or
by
some shit?
voices.
Excuse me. Am I bothering you?
No, come on in. No, you're not bothering me.
No, not in the least. Is something wrong?
I'm going to need your help.
You
Do
too,
you
Master
remember the
Patient.
young lady we spoke of in the hall?
Aye. Adams.
Elizabeth Adams. Home introduced
She's
her
your
to us.
vice president's
Yes.
daughter.
Well, she is the daughter of my friend, the Vice President, John Adams. But she is supposed to be dead.
Yeah, that's bizarre. Fair enough.
Good heavens! I was present at her funeral.
It is disturbing indeed.
Yes. I need to make sure it's her. That's where you come in. I want you to distract Elizabeth while I search her room. And perhaps get my hands on some important information.
Oh, I think I fucked
least
this
I
up
hope so.
before, didn't I?
Elizabeth is in the small salon. If you hurry, you can
I think I
catch
fucked
her.
this up
I
and
just need 10
he had
minutes.
to like escape
But my
quickly.
vision is true. There are two men nearby discussing very important issues, and one of them looks much like Mortimer. Washington is very kind, but I came to this island for my mother, not for his ghost stories.
This is difficult because I do want to help. You know what? I think I'll help George.
Count on me, sir.
Thank you, my friend.
I mean, he is kind of my superior in the group we're in, so...
She must not return to her room.
Trust me.
Right. Aye, so I need to keep her distracted, but I'm pretty sure I fucked it up last time. Big
According to
fucked it up.
Washington, Lady Adams is in the small salon. I better hurry.
Wait, hold on. What's that? Yeah, 'cause you saved her. I'm pretty sure she died last time I played this. I'm pretty sure she fucking died. Like, pure found
Louis,
dead.
You're straying from your objective.
Oh, other direction. Like, I mean, like, you know, found dead in a mad occult circle on the floor kind of shit. I'm sure that's what happened. Oh no, wait, sorry. Is one of them her room?
Duke Manuel Godoy.
Is hers the room that's no, it doesn't have a name at it?
Huh, that's me.
No. Maybe it's just this way the game wants me to go.
Duke Manuel
Alright, that's Godoy's room. Oh no, they said she was in the salon, of course, so it's down here. Where is she though? Is she by the fire? She isn't. Good. I can fucking investigate this shit. I say investigate, it's just grabbing stuff. Oh! I've not got time for sitting! Who has time to sit? Right, she's through here. Giuseppe, what you up to, my man? Excuse me.
My son. Oh, you are a godsend.
Have you got good ears, son?
I believe a Miss Adams may be in danger.
What do you mean?
Do you hear that? She is being manhandled in the small salon.
Oh, I kinda remember this.
I thought
Who's the guy again?
Frenchman, it seems. By the cut of his cloth, I'd say
He's got like a
member of the
fucking...
French
He's got one of the
Revolutionary
hats
Guard.
on, isn't he?
You should do something, my son.
I'm trying to remember who it is. I'm going in.
Shit. I was supposed to make sure Adams wouldn't go back to her room. Don't worry, Your Eminence.
We're going in
I'll take
swinging.
care of it. Probably nothing to worry about.
Do you want me to call for help?
Please don't do anything. I'm sure with
Don't worry,
a little
mate, I've got all the
goodwill,
help I need
everything
here.
will work out fine.
And you hold up your fists.
Don't go and wake up the whole manor, please.
Thank you, my son. May God watch over you.
God is dead. The only thing that exists here are punches. Aye, would you call him with the fucking hat? There he is. Multiple paths. There are multiple paths to reach your objective. It may be a good idea to think twice before embarking on the first path you come to.
Me, sir.
If we were in France, I'd have sent you to the guillotine for what you just said.
Please, just let me go back to my room.
Hey, you! Stay out of it! This is none of your business. I'm gonna teach this little slut how to behave.
What the hell
You need
is
a
going
kicking,
on?
mate.
I don't think you know who I am.
Stop. I beg you. I didn't mean to. Don't hit me, please, sir.
Shit. If I step in, Adams might just run back to her room. And if I do nothing...
I'm not gonna let... I'm
Washington
sorry,
will have enough
George.
time to search, but
But I'm not gonna let the lassie stand there and fucking suffer.
what should I do?
So that you get a chance to fucking get a room searched.
Let her go!
Huh? Stay out of it, boy!
Gentleman, the gentleman trait.
What are you playing at? I told you to mind your own business, boy.
Here we go.
If you think you can side with this whore and then just walk away, you're out of your mind. Give me one good reason not to knock you down.
Let's do that. Do that. Yes. Oh, the big panic on the face. Oh, aye. I woke up with a fucking black eye or something, didn't I?
I'm sick of all these
I think I woke up with like
We're in Paris,
I'd
I'd
been
send you all
punched
to
or
the
something.
guillotine. And on top of it all, a woman
So he's a
telling me how
revolutionary.
to behave? I won't stand for it.
Oh, okay. Wait a minute.
What? Don't tell me you're gonna defend these harlots.
Play along with... Oh, I've got psychology to do it. Let's see.
Women, right? They really do drive us crazy sometimes.
His vulnerability is he fucking
Yeah,
hates
and every
women.
time they open their mouths, it makes you want to slap them. I get the feeling you're trying to put one over on me. If that's the case, you're making a big mistake.
Sorry
Punch him in
about
the
that.
stomach
Look,
again and see what
there's no
happens.
point in us aggravating each other. Let's both just go our separate ways.
Don't move. We're not done yet. You wanted to be the knight in shining armor and save the damsel in distress. Let's see how brave you are.
Here we go. Disconcerted. Someone threw you off balance. The cost of effort points increases when using your skills. Use a golden elixir to cure yourself. I don't think I have one. I do. Must have a weak spot. Make him doubt. You know what? Weak spot. I want to hurt this guy.
I've watched you, and you're shaking.
Oh.
I'm betting you won't.
Bitch.
I'm not in the habit of beating Lord Mortimer's guest in his own salon.
Subtle.
You got off easy
I
this
came
time,
in,
but
I
don't
punched him
try
in the
it again.
stomach. And then I bullshitted him. Subtle. You hate women too? This must be some kind of trick. I'm the only one who hates women. Right, what did she drop? Remember it. Don't take it or anything.
Huh. She was so frightened, she was unaware that she'd lost it.
Yeah, well, it didn't seem to do her much good.
Weird that the option was remember it, but then I take it anyway. Right, anything else going on in here? It's unfortunate that I had to let George down again, but...
Great, honey.
I'm not going to let somebody stand there and be harassed.
There's a pattern with 5 circles on this chest.
I think I remember this, and I didn't have... I don't have a key, and I've not got the skill to secretly unlock it. But maybe if it stays there, I can get it in a later chapter.
These look like pages taken from an ancient encyclopedia.
Oh, is that... Ah, that's more pages for that. Cool. Can I go out this door, can I? Oh!
Lady Adams must have locked it behind her.
Oh, she went out that way. Right. Let's go. Can I play piano? Jazz piano? Sorry, honky tonk piano. No jazz piano here. George, I fucked up.
Did you get time to search the room?
Louis, I only needed 10 minutes. Imagine
She was
the
gonna get
scandal
kicking.
found me.
What would you have done in my shoes? She was in the middle of an argument with some angry guy.
10 minutes. I didn't ask for the moon.
Nonetheless, you found what you were looking for, didn't you?
Not everything, but yes. Elizabeth is definitely the daughter of John Adams. We need more information.
You can always go back.
It's too late now.
It's fine, she'll be dead the more. We can search her room all we want. She dies the more. Just search her room all you want. Kick shit about. Go back to bed. Oh shit. Oh, I should see if that unlocked any more stuff in the menu. In the menu. This bit. Oh, right. Who have we got now? Wait, who's new? Ah! Oh, you Adam Driver looking fuck. Napoleon Bonaparte is a young lieutenant in the French army. In his early youth, Napoleon was uprooted from his native Corsica, and thus he bore a grudge against the aristocracy, the clergy, and the French people who failed to accept him. He joined the French army with the firm intention of making a name for himself and of marking history by proving his true worth. Searching for backing of any kind, he attracted the sympathy and support of Lord Mortimer. Invited to the latter's reception, Napoleon intends to prove his value to the world. I don't have an issue with Adam Driver. I just said he looks like him. Listen, of all the people, I can assure you, I'm no jealous of good looking fellas. I gave up a long fucking time ago caring about that shit. There's no jealousy there. Oh! No, fuck, that's him. That's Jacques Peroux. Of course, he's vulnerable to psychology because he's fucking stupid. Jacques Peroux is one of the fathers of the Revolutionary Tribunal of Paris. During the Terror, he quickly became one of the most worrying figures in all of Paris. He distinguished himself by taking part in the siege of the Bastille and the capture of Louis XVI, the current King of France. He was involved in the creation of the Revolutionary Tribunal. Is he a man of law or torturer? Nobody dares say. This judge of the people has overseen many trials that sent opponents and traitors of the revolution to the guillotine. Peroux interrupts his revolutionary activities when Lord Mortimer, his patron, invites him to join the latter's social gatherings. What's happening? It's not even that Driver is good looking. I've heard so many guys rage about him being too ugly and why do women like him. But people do that with anybody, Stina. It's just like, as soon as somebody's popular for a wee bit, it's like a wee period of a bubble where it's just like, here's the person that lots of people kind of dislike, and they like, you get it with lassies and all. It's just, people are weird. People get really insecure about shit. Like you know those people where they get upset when their partner like fancies some celebrity. Like, they're not trying to go out with the celebrity. What are you? People are really fucking like mentally fragile with that shit, and it's a shame because it fucks people's relationships up. When it's literally like, oh, I quite fancy them, but they don't know them. They're literally just talking about the outward appearance of the body. It's the same as the way you look at somebody when you're walking down the fucking street. Folk are really self-conscious, and it's a shame. It's a shame, but it's kind of on them to do something about it a lot of the time, you know. Look at those people where they're like, you need to take a lie detector. Why? Because I saw you looking at some lassie or some fella down the street, and you're like, I was walking down the street and I looked at a person. That's basically cheating. Run like fuck. Run so far away for these people, man. And see, while you're running, look at everybody in the fucking street. Imagine shagging away them.
What are you doing here? I was worried about you, my son. How did it go with Miss Adams?
He's bitten the... Wait, could I have killed that fucker? Problem solved, and I think this is where he wants the letter.
I had to step in, but everything's under control.
What an adventure, my son. I am relieved to hear it. You acted as a good Christian in these troubled times.
Don't put a label on me, old man.
Your caliber.
It's nothing, Your Eminence. I did what I had to do. Well, you did the opposite.
Good. Well, thanks for the news. My son, I have another problem. I wanted to speak to you about something important. Do you still have my letter on you? The one I gave you in the hall?
Why do you ask?
I have a name to add to it.
Here it is.
Gladly hand it over, still sealed.
Ah, I see that it's still sealed.
That's right, mate. Faithful. Fuck your God. Have faith in me.
Give me 1 second, please. I can't imagine what would have happened if I hadn't added this name to the list. Please be sure to give this letter to Sarah the moment you see her.
You can count on it.
Have a good night.
Good night, father. Imagine you went up and pissed under his door. Act of God, mate. Act of God. I don't know why that came into my head. What one's me? Is this me?
That's me.
Aye. I think I can actually look at the stuff and... Is it this one that lets... No, straight to bed.
I'm exhausted.
Straight to bed.
Better go to bed.
Somebody has to die the more. That lassie's going to be busy dying the more.
You never know. And Mortimer had better show up.
It's a painting of heck. I don't consider that... Wait, hold on. I could have found out something about my mother's past. Oh, by going and eavesdropping on them playing... I think that means I could have... the mother's past thing, I think that means... Wait. So see, because it failed both of them, I think what it maybe expected you to do was, when you meet the priest and he's listening to the altercation in the room, I think it would be a case of just leaving and letting that guy maybe batter her, and then going upstairs to eavesdrop. So those two seem kind of linked that way. So you're still helping George because you're letting that prick keep her detained for 10 minutes, and then you're eavesdropping to learn about your mother's past. But I feel like I did the right thing, you know? Found Lady Adams in a small salon, didn't let Peru get the better of me. Found Lady Adams' talisman, showed Piaggi his letter sealed. So alternate, could have listened to what Mr. Washington wanted to say about my mother. Could have found out more about the men in my vision. Could have found out more about plans involving myself. I could have had a remarkable encounter. Don't tell me that. Don't make me feel bad. Four fucking points. 1, 2, 3. Oh, I need one more to get the science up. What are these again? Conviction. Convince people of the sheer force of your will and your attitude. Etiquette. Adopt the appropriate behaviour for every social situation. Also used to formulate flattery or veiled insults. I might take away that one and put it into etiquette. Aye. Because I think I'll get 4 points next time. So I'll put 1 there, 2 there, and then what, 1 more in there, focus on the science. That feels good. Could have banged Big Head. Every character in this looks as if they fucking love opium.
Alright. In my vision yesterday, I saw that Mother had this room before.
I love when you
Better
get
search
characters
the
that
room.
are just
Who
really
knows?
weird looking
Maybe
bastards.
She left me something behind.
I look like I love opium. Right, man. So I did that one. Can I do that yet? So that's etiquette, conviction, psycho. If I do the conviction one, that means that 1 will go into there. Right? So that means 1 point goes into that, which means when I get 4, it's 1, 1, and then 2 to put science up. That way I can get the 3 of them in one go, really. So I get the conviction one read. Good. Let's search this shithole.
I haven't even had time to unpack my cases.
That's the letter I read.
Writing material.
Aye. Inspect it.
From what I see, no ink's ever been used on this quill. The smell reminds me
So
of
your
something.
mother didn't write a letter here?
It smells like lemon. That's odd.
Even though you found a letter from your mum?
Writing
That's it?
material.
Aye, and then I'll just leave. So I've already, right, cool. Smells like lemon.
The incredulity of St. Thomas. Why is Caravaggio...
Oh, he's got a
behind
finger
St.
in him!
Thomas putting his finger in the wound? Thomas looks on, but doesn't touch.
Put your finger in somebody's ribs, man. Devil's Thorn grants you the exalted state. You temporarily see the immunities and vulnerabilities affecting a dialogue choice in a conversation. That feels like one of those things where I'm like, I'll save that, and then I never use it.
Nothing.
Make your bed, cunt. There's not going to be anything else in here. Oh, wait. I think I remember finding something with the books over there, like a proper secret passage shit. Can I unlock that?
Inferno by Dante.
Oh, that's just the Inferno thing.
Abandoned hope,
Aye,
all
look at the
ye who enter.
scratches.
Look. markings on the floor. Just a bit worn out. I was hoping to find something leading to a secret passage. Oh, this bookcase is well stocked. Oh, this book has been put back the wrong way round.
Exactly, mate. Look at the symbol on it.
A Voyage Around the World. The travel log of the explorer Louis-Antoine de Bougainville. One of Mother's favorite books.
What a coincidence.
And I don't believe in coincidences. It's just too much. I don't know what's going on here, but if you felt threatened, I'll bet you'd leave a clue, wouldn't you, Mother?
Oh, she put the book in the wrong way round, mate.
A faint sign of the order, barely visible. Mother, you undoubtedly must have hidden a clue in this book.
Maybe the book is back in the right way round? Alright, examine the page with the symbol.
The paper's rougher around the writing. The paper's moist here. Very light stain, barely visible.
Lemon. The quill that smells like lemon. Lemon?
We think.
Come on, mate. You've got the skills, surely. just matching the word lemon to paper.
My mother was in this room. I found a rare edition of her favorite book. She must have left something behind. She applied a liquid to the book.
Yes.
She must have used the writing material.
Yes.
The quill has been used, but not with regular ink.
Invisible ink, like in the
A
cartoons.
message using invisible ink. I bet she used a limit to leave a message. Now, how do I reveal the message?
Over a flame. You know this, Louis. Come on, mate.
The message is illegible. I have to keep searching.
Right, well, look for a candle somewhere. Like just a wee oh, what's this? What's this? Use the heat of the embers, maybe? So it's not as dodgy as a candle. Take the ash. Assess the value of the ash. What? Just take some. Use the ash. Rub it on the page, maybe? And the bits that touch the writing stick, and you can blow the rest off, maybe?
Nothing here. I wouldn't mind a nice, strong coffee, though.
God, I'm just finding drachma everywhere. That's another one of the weird locked boxes. No key. Don't have the skills to pick the lock.
Circle around the lock here.
Circle.
Must be the trunk Mortimer was talking about. The key should open it.
The key. Do I have a key? Oh. Okay. That amber. And royal jelly. I can see them.
There's a note. Effects of Sœur de Richer.
To be given to her son.
Louis. I should probably take it.
All right. I've retrieved everything.
Right, so ash. Oh. Ash on them hose.
Inferno.
That's the wrong bit.
Abandon hope, all ye who enter here.
Ash. Spread ashes, bitch.
Damn, I'm making a serious mess here. It's no good.
Have I fucked it?
I've worked if the writing had left marks in the paper, but no. Only traces of lemon.
Why is the option no just
Luckily,
like
I've only put
hold
ash
it
on
over a
part of the
flame?
message.
Wait, so I've just fucked part of the message. That's like... Can I just look at the candles or something and go hold it over a flame? Like, can I not just... This one? No. Can I look at this shit again? Take the ink. Can I do anything with the fireplace now? Nope. Do I need the ink for this? What are we doing here, Louis? Pour some ink. I've just fucked it into.
So it wasn't that, and I've just stained half the page. Ink is always used to write a message, never to reveal one.
Why did I do
Let's
that?
find something else.
I've absolutely you're going to finally reveal it, and you're going to get like 3 words of the message. Just Louis, I'm sure that it was holding it over like a candle, but I can't fucking interact with any of the heat sources, it seems. There's something outside I can... Oh no, because that's just a... That's like a transition to it. Why can I know... I seriously can't interact with any of the candles. There's no... The one fuck off, man. The one that's lit. The one. Imagine it was like Big Lebowski, and you reveal the message, and it's that it's that drawing of the guy with a big hard on. Mother, what were you trying to tell me? Right, let's see how much we fucked. We fucked the message.
Working. The heat reveals the message. Let's see what my mother wrote. Where all eyes size you up, you must pass by the Gorgon. Gorgon was the name of Medusa in Greek mythology. On the other hand, where all eyes size you up, I don't get it.
All eyes size you up, so it's going to be what, the meeting room?
The manor could be anywhere. Damn! The message continues, but thanks to me,
thanks to me, the rest of the text is fucked.
Great.
Fucked it. Big time fucked it.
Edition, or mother's gonna kill me. Now I better hurry and find that damn Medusa.
That damn Medusa.
Sir, dinner is served in the red salon.
Typical.
I'm not hungry. Please give my apologies to all the guests.
Sir Holm requests your presence, sir.
Well, I guess I'm just gonna have to wait before going and looking for my Medusa.
Tell him I'll be there in a minute.
I forgot that you get to go and have like lunch, breakfast. Trait unlocked. Member of the Order. How does that trait work? So that one's etiquette. That one's occultism. Good. I like it. So went into that. Cool. Sound. Sir Hole? Bucking Sir
If I
Hole.
get a chance, I may have to
I'm
take
so
a
sorry.
little tour through the rooms of the other guests.
He's saying if I get a chance, can I just like jump into somebody else's the new? Is that legal? Nope. That's
His Eminence Cardinal Piaggi.
surely I can't jump into anybody's room. Oh no, I think I can get into Emily's room, can't I? I definitely remember being in her room. Because it's like a pure mess and there's a fucking... Oh!
Let no
Whose
one
is this?
disturb me. I'm busy.
George.
Too bad. I'll see him later.
I remember being in Emily's room and it's a mess and it's no Emily. Her name is Elizabeth. Aye, Elizabeth's room. It's a mess. There's like occult shit. I think there's like a...
That's the door to Elizabeth's room.
Oh! A summoning circle and shit on the floor kind of stuff. You know, no a summoning circle. Oh, you're clipping through your shoes, mate. Aye. It's fucked, look. Oh no, it's just a pentagram. Oh shit. Sorry, I'm moving stuff about here. There's another one of the boxes. So, at least I know that the stuff in them is just like wee helpful things. You know? Oh no, Teen Ape, I know the hit, like, you know, the whole like the way people confuse the evil eye for being an actual bat, you know, it's the evil eye, protect me from evil, that kind of thing. People misunderstand. And they burned some women alive. Oh fuck, I've got too much royal jelly.
Looks like I found a box containing some kind of white crystals.
Oh, I don't have the science. Consume. You know what? I'm not going to consume one of them. don't have the science to know what they are. I'm gonna guess that there's the symbol I was thinking of. I thought that was what was on the floor. Right, what we go here? My dear Elizabeth.
My dear Elizabeth.
Is he reading that out?
This letter gave me much cause for
I can barely hear him.
Your words were so cold, as if emotions no longer matter to you. Father maintains that the secondary effects of your treatment still trouble you. But
eat the spunk, James. Eat, cunt.
Should I believe him?
Your loving sister Abigail. P.S. Don't forget to tell me what present you want. Right, that's fine. So, oh, something there. Wait.
August 24th, 1792.
Right, here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to mute him. Elizabeth, I'm driven to despair and doubt there's any point in writing to you. I'm not even sure you received my letters. Father controls my correspondence more and more. I'm certain he filters our exchanges. Thankfully, one of the chambermaids is able to help me get my letters to you, but they still remain unanswered. I often think about you and pray every day to be able to hold you tight. We have so much time to make up. I beg you, answer me, please. Your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. That horrible woman came again yesterday. She spent a long time speaking with Father. I didn't understand everything because they spoke in French, but I'm sure they were talking about you. That might have been my mother. What else we got? Oh. Item. Wait, did I just pick up something off the rope? Oh fuck, she's made a big one with a rope. I didn't even notice that. Oh, Elizabeth, you're into some shit. Right, what does that one say? My dear sister, the cancellation of our reunion hit me like a stab to the heart. Father told me it was for your well-being, but I can't help but blame him. He claims that your condition has worsened and that it could be dangerous for both of us if we met. If only I knew where you were. Believe me, I'd be at your side. I haven't received any news from you in a long time. Please write, your loving sister, Abigail. P.S. I hope you like the enclosed talisman. Right, so she got the talisman from her sister. That's good to know. What's going on over here? Is that drachma? They fucking love drachma. And Carmelite water. Can't get enough of it. Cramp bark? They love cramp bark. Right, I don't know if there's anything else going on in here. Balcony doors are locked, obviously, because she would just chuck herself over the edge. Oh, that's me just noticing all the paintings are away. Well, they're turned away, I mean. Ah, they didn't want to render the room twice. Nothing at the fire, so it's just this thing over here. Oh, shit. Ooh.
My dear Elizabeth.
Mute. My dear Elizabeth, I'm writing to inform you of some unfortunate news. We won't be able to meet as planned on the first Sunday of May. I've been told that you'll know better, and fortunately your brothers and I are absolutely snowed under by the work required to govern this new country. Please excuse us. As soon as we can get free, even if it's just for a day, I promise we shall come and see you. Your loving father, John Adams. P.S. Don't hold it against your mother. She still isn't ready. Please don't judge her. I'm sure you'll be able to put all this behind you one day.
P.S.
Aye. So it's all fucked. It's the fact that she's got the big fucking scar up the side of her head and all, like pure, what'd you call it? It's no trepanning, but it's like there's obviously been some attempt at brain shit. Because trepanning is, it's just drilling into the top of the skull, innit? Don't think I can get into any of the other ones actually. No, I think it's just her room, innit? Right, let's go. Oh, no, I can't go up. Wait. Nope. Okay. Maybe she's a well-preserved zombie. She looks great for what's happened to her. Oh! Can I get down there? Wait, is there another set of stairs going down? That's kind of weird. Wait, what did the wee symbol look like here? It fucking vanished. Oh. Yeah. Devilstone. Ah, these are the stairs. These are the stairs. Let's go and have fucking breakfast, man. Oh, sorry. Is that Twitch no letting you talk shit about your own people there, Teen-Ape? Hold on. There we go. Add permitted term. Fucking Americans.
I really need to talk to you.
Emily.
Is this about last night?
Wait.
No, that was just a misunderstanding.
She didn't have that eye last night, so who did that?
There's no excuse for that man's horrible behavior. You ought to tell Sir Home.
Look, the only thing that I care about is that I've lost something precious. I'm not
Talisman.
worried about Jacques Peru.
I'm giving it
You didn't
back
happen
because
to
it's fair,
lose this,
sister.
did you?
Where did you find it?
In the small salon.
It's the only reminder I have of my beloved sister. I thought that swine stole it from me.
So who's fucking clocked her one then?
You're her son. Sarah de Richet's son.
Yes.
Unless maybe he had already hit her when I got there. I don't remember her having that last night, but maybe he had already hit her because you know it takes a while to get, you know, to kind of develop.
Last night, I found out that your
Like
mother
that's a
was
black eye.
What are you doing here?
Admit your mother's gone missing. You know what? Do you know what? I'm going to tell you.
My mother came here to do business with Lord Mortimer, but she seems to have gone missing. So I'm here to find her.
I know your mother very well.
Cardinal farted in it. Ah, shit crystals.
Really?
Yes.
She's got
I have been in your
pink
mother's
eye.
hair ever since I was born.
She
What?
nursed you.
Oh, I wouldn't say nursed. No, I remember her stare.
Cardinal sharp
Cold as
punishment.
ice. Her sadistic hands pressing over my mouth to silence me while I screamed in pain. I remember her knees, too. She held me down with them while she cut and burned scars into me.
Well, mother just
Hold on a
sounds
minute.
delightful.
What do you mean?
You can ask her when you see her.
Huh. She's getting more and more agitated.
Look, I'm no mama. I'm no mama.
And
Fuck's that in your head,
your
hen?
mother's also responsible for that scar on your head?
My heart stopped twice during the operation. I lost my memory for 6 months. You obviously have no idea of the abuse your mother inflicted on me.
Wait. There must be some kind of mistake.
My only mistake was ever meeting your mother.
She's able to describe every detail without hesitation or getting flustered. It's becoming difficult not to believe the poor girl.
Look, I've got to
It
go.
must be. It must be
I need to
hysteria.
know more about you and my mother. Why did she put you through all of that?
Here we go.
There must be some reason for what she did.
What's the point of rubbing salt in the wounds?
To allow her to confide, use a soft approach. Confide?
Elizabeth.
You just exhausted an immunity. One effort point is locked. What?
Confiding in me might ease your burden. Let me relieve you of some of your suffering.
Relieve me? Do you even
Oh.
hear yourself?
Well, I fucked
Do you
that,
really
didn't I?
think that by confiding in my torturer's son, I will be healed as if by magic?
You know what?
That it will
That's a
bring my
great reaction for
smile
her.
back, or let me sleep at night? Look.
Hey
you
guys,
don't
just talk
seem
to
like that
someone.
person, and I'm sorry you have to find out your mother's true colors like this. But I'm not going to pity you. Everybody has their cross to bear.
Fucked it. I fucked that one.
I know your little game. You're no different from the rest of them. You couldn't give a damn about me. The only thing you're interested in is finding out about your mother.
Don't say that. Not everyone wants to use you.
Here we go.
Some people care about you, don't they?
Abigail.
Haven't you got a sister?
Yes,
I'm sure she loves you with all her heart.
she's the only one who cares about me. I would have put an end to it all by now if it weren't for her. Since you insist, I'll tell you how I met your mother.
Thanks for trusting me.
How I Met Your Mother.
You see, before I was born, my mother often suffered from hallucinations and fits of anger. Soon people could barely recognize her. She became a completely different person. So my father spent an enormous amount of money paying for the best doctors, but none of them were able to cure her. The last resort was to call a priest.
So, is that what your father did?
No. He went to an expert in the occult.
Ah, my
mother.
Her reputation already extended beyond our borders. My mother's fits stopped at my birth, and Sarah de Richet concluded that the evil had passed into me.
Oh, fucking hell.
Not only did it encourage her to stay, but she took the opportunity to advise my father to separate me from the rest of my family. That's how I was declared stillborn. My fate was decided that very day.
It would coincide with my mother's frequent trips to America.
I had my first fit when I was 3. That's when your mother began her experiments to rid me of the evil inside.
I understand how you feel, but I know my mother. I'm sure she had her reasons, even if it seems difficult to believe.
Everything she put me through was all for nothing. My whole life was ruined for nothing.
So what brings you here then?
My father used to know Sir Holm. He offered to introduce me to the world's leading authority in the occult.
Lord Mortimer.
He was my last hope. Until I found out he had also invited your mother.
It's got to be a coincidence. I don't believe for a second she's come here for you.
You can't change my mind about this, Louis. My days are numbered, and I know it.
Oh, there he is, there he is. Man, I feel fucking shite for her. Just go and punch that servant. Take your anger out. Right, I guess we're going to the salon. Maybe no. Is this not the room that... Oh, no, wait. I assumed they were getting into the salon. Wait, that doesn't make sense, does it? Because when we... See, when we were standing there earlier talking, and he said about people going to the salon, they went that way. No, sorry, that's no. That's the room where Jacques Peru was hassling her, innit? Right, what you saying? I know that yous are fucking vulnerable to questioning, is it? And logic.
What can I do for you, sir? I am at your service day and night, sir.
Host.
I would like to speak about your master, Lord Mortimer.
Do please excuse me, sir, but I shall make no comment about my master. Is there anything
fucking
else
job's worth.
that sir would like to know?
Hey, you know what, mate? Can you help me out?
As I was unable to bring my personal effects with me, I was wondering if you could find me a few items.
Of course, sir. What would you require?
10 guns. 10 big guns. Oh, so I can just get him to maybe get me something. Manuscript. Manuscript.
What's that book you're hiding in your jacket?
The Sorrows of Young Werther by Goethe, sir. And I am not hiding it.
Hand it to me, please.
It is damaged, sir. I would never dare lend sir a book in such a pitiful state, sir.
Stop saying sir.
To restore.
You know what? I'll make him believe that it's my book. See your book that you've got there? That's my book, mate. Listen to my clever talking. That's my book.
Hang on, but it's mine.
Beg pardon, sir?
It's my book. I'm telling you, it's my book.
Your book's my book.
With all due respect, sir, I hope sir will understand that I have doubts. You see, I found it in Lord Mortimer's library.
There you are, then. That's exactly where I left it.
I am quite put out, sir. I don't know what to say.
That's a shame, like, pure relying on the way a servant's got to be with the guests.
Now.
But sir,
Now.
Very well, sir. Here you are. May sir take good care of it. It is damaged.
And you've damaged it as well? Well, bravo. Bravo.
Oh, come on, don't make him feel bad.
It wasn't me, sir.
Say pardon.
Pardon me, sir.
There were some other things I wanted to
I don't like that. I don't like that wee bit. You don't have to be a total... See your penis? That's my... Hand it over, mate. Say pardon. Hop on one leg. Spit in my mouth. Take your leave. You're gonna cry, servant. You're gonna cry. What are you greeting? Just imagine the priest. Imagine the priest coming out and I'm doing, "Why you hitting yourself?" with this fucking servant. Again and again. Say, "Mother, may I?" Then spell cup. Right. What did I get there? Was it that one? Aye. That's psychology. I well seen it's a fucking psychology book. Right. This will be the red salon over here. Anything interesting on the table? Oh, what's that? It's the devil's thorn. Right, breakfast is it? Lunch, dinner? Supper? There's that Peru cunt. This is nice.
Dear friends,
oh fuck, big
I
balcony.
bid you welcome. I hope the night was not too short. Your Eminence, Duchess, Monsieur de Richet, allow me to introduce our new guests. They arrived during the night.
Oh,
Johann
we've met.
Christoph von Wollner.
Oh, that's von
Minister
Wollner.
of Religious
That's who he was
Affairs
playing
and
chess
close
with.
aide of Frederick William II, King of Prussia. Napoleon Bonaparte, Lieutenant of the French Revolutionary Army. And Jacques Peroux, French Revolutionary Tribunal Judge. Unfortunately, my friends, Lord Mortimer will not be joining us this morning, but he should be with us later. So, let us begin.
What is
I'm just remembering something
He
here.
tells me to come urgently and he sends no one to meet me?
I'm just remembering something, right? See that Volner guy that's sitting there with him with the wee kind of white beard? That is obviously who was playing chess with, what do you call him? Volner is who was playing chess with Home, right? But it made out like it was Mortimer that he was playing with. When I'm sure that was the same haircut and the same beard that this Volner guy's got. So either maybe Volner is Mortimer. Maybe I just I'm overthinking it. Aye, him. Oh, I missed an opportunity because I don't have etiquette.
I am delighted.
Oh wait, von Wollner, there he is. Johann Christoph von Wollner is the Prussian Minister of Religion. A friend of King Frederick William II of Prussia, von Wollner secretly managed the affairs of state. Former pastor and member of a Masonic lodge, he had all the time he needed to convert his king to his point of view. Together they opened their own lodge, under the influence of the Rosicrucians? Passionate about the occult sciences and alchemy, he led a war of religion in his country and fiercely combated the ideas of the Enlightenment. A friend of Sir Gregory Home, von Wollner believes in spiritual alchemy, of which the materia prima is the human soul.
Volner and Piaggi seem to be getting along well.
And right he was too.
Bang! Stupid
Surprisingly, no
mustache.
Volner prohibited religious practices in Prussia. Renowned member of the Rose Croix Order, former Freemason, and great lover of alchemy. And look at Piaggi fawning over him. I really do have a problem digesting political protocol.
Just do a shite. Do a shite at the table.
Glad to make landfall at last.
Oh wait, what's his immunity that I just discovered? To occultism.
And yourself?
Very well.
And your husband?
He's poorly. The French Revolution gives him terrible headaches.
Oh, I understand. I should feel better too, as soon as the situation is settled.
If by chance the French crisis is emulated in Berlin, there will always be a refuge for you in London, my dear.
Your offer does you honor, Emily. But London is much closer to Paris than Berlin. Beware. The French are capable of sailing up the Thames straight to the Houses of Parliament.
I wish they fucking would, you know what I'm saying?
I am shaking in my clogs.
Is the wine to your liking?
Another
Very
opportunity
much so,
missed because I
Sir
don't know
Margaret.
about
Such
politics.
complexity. Typically French. A Sauterne, isn't it?
Absolutely.
If I'm not mistaken, this is not Lord Mortimer's favourite wine. It is yours.
In his absence, I have taken the liberty of making a slight deviation from the rule, but I count on your discretion.
Don't worry, I appreciate the same grape varieties as you. I remember the last time we tasted that nectar here at this table. The finest minds of the century were present.
And the last time we drank,
I love that my guy's just sitting there like a Wayne, unable to jump into conversations because he's too stupid.
I put some small effort into the works. The orphanage reopened just before Christmas. The bedrooms, washrooms, and the classrooms had all been refurbished.
I don't know what to say. You have given the girls a wonderful Christmas gift. Thank you.
I made a promise. Now it is done.
She's greeting.
It's the first time I've ever seen her so moved. Just mentioning that orphanage broke right through Emily's hard shell.
Why is she sweating? What the fuck? They're barely wearing it and the wall is open. Wait, what's her weakness then? Psychology. But not logic.
Yes, thank you. I had a moment of absence, but here I am again.
Ask Washington what he thinks of Walnut. Ask Emily, which, you know what? Getting to know you.
My lord, I only know the prestige of your name. Might I have the honor of getting to know you a little better?
You are Monsieur...
Louis Moras de Richet.
De Richet. De Richet. A name with a nobiliary particle. Are you descended from a noble line?
Neither nobleman nor commoner.
I am just a simple French citizen.
Really? Oh, you seem nothing like a commoner. Especially compared to that wretch over there sharing our meal.
Napoleon looks like he's about to drop dead.
Napoleon?
Make an assumption, yes, with logic.
He's certainly well connected and in high places.
Surprising. No one appears to know him.
Is it way and a half?
No one
Is it way
knows
and a
me,
half?
yet here I am.
Quite so.
An immunity? Wait, what was Napoleon's immunity to conviction? He's immune to conviction. Okay.
It would seem we have common interests. Could we speak in private, please?
Oh, that's a weird assumption. Cannot be arrested. The handcuffs just fall off him. Oh, don't stand there!
Lord Mortimer and the Golden Order, through your mother, have concluded a financial agreement.
Stay composed, Louis.
Keep it together, mate.
I'm listening.
An agreement for cannons. Lord Mortimer assured me that you are to take over the project on behalf of your mother.
Why is he speaking
must
for
know
me?
That I am deeply sorry about their disappearance, but I must validate the deal urgently if I want to be able to organize things
That
properly.
dig it is mine.
I haven't seen Lord Mortimer yet. I'm afraid I'll be unable to answer your questions.
Look at those
He
faces though, they're
assured me
great
that
fucking
you
faces.
could replace your mother during her absence.
I appreciate his confidence, but still, this is a bit hasty. But please continue.
Of course, but I need to know if I can count you among my allies.
I don't know you, mate.
And for that, I have a little question for you.
Here we go.
The
So he's
agreement
immune to
stipulates
conviction.
An aid of 50,000 louis d'or for 200 cannon.
Mate, I don't know actually. Is that a blunder?
I don't know. Maybe you ought to
Can you
speak
talk to my mum, please?
Oh, what a pity. I was hoping you would be up to the challenge.
Wait, I fucked it.
Bad. I have one last question I would like to pose to you.
Do the same nose? No.
don't know each other
Napoleon's
yet,
is more pronounced,
and I need
and
to make
Louis
sure
is
that we
long,
both
but it kind of
share the
it's
same
long
vision
down his
of the
face
future
rather
of
than out
France.
the way.
Given the hard times that have befallen our beautiful country, what do you think it would take to restore its luster?
To restore its luster. France needs a leader.
I think what France is lacking today is a truly strong leader ready to govern her. Someone who will restore her luster, who will propel her forward so once again she becomes a proud nation respected by all. A man capable of both rebuilding the country from the inside and, at the same time, developing exterior relations. Someone with a vision, I think. The right person still remains to be found.
You're right, my friend. I hear your words, and I agree.
Right, well, at least I got that right.
Monsieur de Richet, I am reassured. I am very happy to have met you. Lord Mortimer was right to put
Imagine he
his
just
trust in
jumped
you.
off.
I hope to work with you in the very near future. I
Legitimate.
would like to thank you for your support.
I'm legit.
by
A
offering
gift?
You this humble little gift.
Thoughts on the French Revolution?
Reflections on the Revolution in France. Monsieur Bonaparte, I thank you for this gesture, and please know that I, too, am delighted to have met you.
It looked as if they both turned to camera. Success. All that was missing there was a wee thumbs up with a like thing. It would have been Death Stranding as fuck. What did he give me there? So that's skill in politics. And what was that trait that I got? Right, that was determined that I got earlier. That's 1 point in questioning. And legitimate is 1 point in conviction. But he's immune to conviction.
I'd like to thank Lord Mortimer and you, Sir Holm, for bringing us all together here. Those of us for whom it is not the first time here, like me, are all trembling in sweet anticipation of the arrival of our host. For the rest, I would like to reassure you that Lord Mortimer always has a few surprising projects to propose. But I can assure you that each and every one of us has always benefited from them.
I'd love to
The
batter
last
that
time I
fucking
came to
Peru
this
cunt.
place, Lord Mortimer offered to help me in my electoral campaign for the presidency of the United States. And it is imminently clear that his support was an invaluable aid to us. We are here among like-minded people. So let us put aside the conflicts in which some of our nations find themselves at present. So I raise my glass in honor of you all, my new and old friends.
Why aren't your teeth made of wood anymore?
You shall not be disappointed, Mr. Washington. Right, we shall meet again tomorrow.
Missed an opportunity because I don't
All
have
the
any
guests
fucking
will be
manners.
present, as well as Lord Mortimer, I hope. Until then, I trust you will find plenty to keep you amused.
I love that my guy's still fucked because I don't have anything to drink that will cure me. He's still just a bit, ugh. And the wee symbol being somebody just kind of slightly hunched over. But I dirtied one part. Hold on, you can't just write that. You need to say the failure has to be I dirtied a part of the book. Just fucking, but I dirtied one part. So I found my mother's message hidden in the book, managed to persuade Elizabeth Adams to talk to me about my mother, gave Elizabeth Adams back her talisman, I met the guest during dinner, I proved to Napoleon that to be my mother's worthy successor, I searched Elizabeth Adams' room. Alternate pass, I could have searched Fuck, I just assumed that none of the other ones would be open. Mother one dirtied. Oh yes, yes. Right, so it has worked. So that's fully up. I can put one in there. I can put two in there. And I'm still left with one. Cool. So I've got my etiquette up, I've got conviction up, science up, occultism, manipulation. Right, so I've still got one I need to put into something. I might put it into questioning since that's already got one in it. Aye, that feels good. But I dirtied one part.
Alright.
Have a big wank off that, you would, wouldn't you?
I was going
Just
to
spill your
investigate my
filthy
mother's
boys
message.
off the edge of there.
I've got to find the place where all
I'm sorry,
eyesight
I don't know why I don't know why that's the way that it came out of my mouth. Right, what book are we reading? I'm gonna get 4 points for the next thing. I'll get 4 for the next one. So 4 would put that up immediately, but I need 2 for their questioning. Let's see. So that's psychology, politics, etiquette. I might go with the politics one, so that unlocks, because I missed a few things there with no having the knowledge of politics. I think I'll get that one. The place where all eyes size you up. Right, is there shit to pick up here? Did anybody leave any money? Did anyone leave drachma? A coin purse left. There's butterflies everywhere, man. That's nice. Can I just run off the edge? I thought it was going to let me there. Holy fuck, look, there's the port. Sorry, the wharf. Ah, this place is mad. Oh! Jump? Oh, move away. Go and live somewhere else. I'm moving away. Right. Priest.
Well, Your Eminence, do you still have any room left?
Ah, my son, the sin of gluttony is the most difficult of all in my eyes. Nevertheless, what a charming moment we have had together. I'm delighted I was able to talk
Oh
to
no,
Mr.
did you
von
shorten her
Horner.
eye?
We hadn't spoken to each other for an eternity.
Yes. I noticed that Your Eminence knew a fair number
Priest
of
have
people at the
dirtied.
table.
Purify
Benefit of
me.
age, my son. This isn't my first invitation to Lord Mortimer's. You will see, it's the perfect place to make new friends. Indeed, I noticed that you and Mr. Bonaparte had already begun.
And remote, take care.
I adapt quickly
Take
to
care.
local customs. It's what I was taught.
And you are right to do so, my son. But tell me, have you had any news of your mother since your arrival?
Alas, still nothing.
Fuck all,
Your Eminence.
Eminem.
But I still haven't been able to meet Lord Mortimer.
Do not worry. It is typical of him. What can I say? Lord Mortimer is a very busy man. I should think you are beginning to worry.
Aye, probably.
Well, I must admit, Your Eminence, indeed it does worry me.
I understand, Louis. But continue to have faith in Sarah. You'll see, I'm sure, that in a few days we'll all be laughing together.
Will we?
That's all I hope for, Your Eminence. But while I have you with me, I have a question for you.
Go ahead, Louis. What can I do for you?
Where all eyes size you up, does that mean anything to you?
If I said to you, where all eyes size you up, would it mean anything to you?
I don't know if it's the place you're looking for.
Oh, of course, portrait gallery. There we go.
But it makes me think of the portrait gallery.
There's a gallery here? Can you tell me where to find it, please?
Of course. Just go through the door at the end. It will lead into the library. Continue all the way through, and you'll end up in the gallery. You'll see it, Louis. When you get there, you'll know.
Thank you very much, Your Eminence. On that last word, then, I shall leave you to fight your demons. See you later, Your Eminence.
See you later, my son.
Portrait gallery. Oh, did I run by some shit there? Key with an occult earth symbol. Small key with a ring shaped as an occult symbol for earth. So I take it 5 circles shaped key. That was the one that opened the circle box, so that one will open the box with that shape, I think. Well, it's not the key for that, is it? Portrait gallery. In here. Jesus. That's a library. Maybe I shouldn't be in here. Oh no, can I run through that door? Wait.
Atrus, the Miller brothers. Mother expressly forbade me from reading it.
Oh, what's that?
A few pages out of an old encyclopedia.
Man, I'm finding tons of shit. Wait, is that the... It's complete. That's getting read next. Is this the portrait gallery? I think I remember looking through a bit like this with Emily. Me and Emily definitely went into a bit and snooped. Kinda remember this room.
Where all eyes size you up.
I look for a Medusa.
Chances are, that's the room my mother spoke of. And she also spoke of a Medusa. Should we go and try to find the creature now?
No, we'll not find it now. We'll find it next time. Next time, boys and girls. That's 2.5 fucking hours. That was longer than I thought it was going to be. And I've still no finished episode 1. I mean, that's good. I'm happy knowing there's more of this shit left. I'm having a good time. I hope you're having a... I don't care if you're having a good time, actually. Fuck you. So, you know, take care of yourselves. Cheers for joining me. Brush and floss your teeth. Wash your arse, drink your water, and try and be the best person you can be in your day-to-day life. And I'll see you next time. Where the fuck? Wait, where does this save? How does it save? Oh, yeah. Save and return to main menu. That's good. It probably saves as I walk in that room, I'd imagine. I'd hope. Yes, mate. Big brawls with the Pakora in chat. You see that shit? You see that shit? Pakora! Pakora! Feels good. Feels good. Aye. You take care of yourselves, and I'll see you next time. I think if there is a stream tomorrow, it's going to depend largely on how the fucking election goes, whether I'm feeling up to it or no. Who knows? So I'm going to go and have a wee kip and then get up and watch the Game Awards and try and no freak out while election coverage rolls in. Night night. God fucking pray for me. Pray for me. Pakora, Pakora, Pakora.